If I've learned anything about jet pedals and their growth in the gear world is that you better just get used to being surprised with each new pedal that they make. See, I recently got my hands on the newest release, the Mr. Jax, and believe me when I say this, this is no exception. In a partnership with Chris Rocha, guitarist for Miel San Marcos and a multi-award winning producer, Jet Pedals has released an exciting multi-stage overdrive slash distortion pedal that has the capability of becoming a multi-tool option for your pedal board. Now, to understand the Mr. Jax as a whole, you have to first understand the magic of Chris's playing. See, when you solo him out, let's say on multitracks.com or you're watching them live, you'll quickly notice his gain melodic goodness. He really cuts through the mix, but not in a harsh manner, more so in an overdriven, warm lead tone. I got to sit down with Chris and ask him about his inspiration for the pedal.
I was in Dallas for a while in the music scene out there and ran into this band that I thought was super cool. And I started talking to the guitar player and he's like, hey, I was like, what do you recommend, dude, for different distortions? He's like, bro, try this hotcake pedal. It's pretty cool. I tried it out. And immediately I was like, dude, this thing is awesome, you know? So I used that thing, man, 15 years, bro. I bought a couple of them because one would break on me. I'm like, I got another one back up, you know? So, but I just didn't want to leave it there. I wanted to modify things and like put other things to it. So we designed a circuit off of that. And of course, you know, Junior starts like makes it super fancy with a different gain staging and all that stuff. I didn't even know he could do all that crap. But, you know, I'm real old school when it comes to like all that, you know, but he has a very like modern perspective on things. And he built me this pedal that was just like, it's ridiculous, man. So that thing roars. I really love what it can do.
Now, I did something I wouldn't necessarily recommend to anybody. I had a new pedal at hand and a worship night coming up the following day, so I figured, you know what, let me unplug my entire board and get the Mr. Jax on my board so I could really test it out. You know, what could go wrong? Now, with the Mr. Jax, you get 4 gain stages. You have 25, 50, 75, and 100%. And they're all represented by 4 different colors. And I'm going to start with clean, and then I'm going to walk you through all of them. So here's clean. Here's the first stage. Now if you press and hold, it'll take you to the next one. Here's the third. And the last stage. Knowing that, I started to think through how I'd use it on my board and started playing with, you know, different combinations. I first tried it like Chris currently is using it. Third stage pedal set for that lead tone. Right away, I felt like it responded to exactly what I was going for. The distortion was thick yet pleasant to my ears, and I really wasn't able to find a bad tone. kept playing like this for a while. I practiced a set for the worship night, and then I went to bed. It is now the next day, and I'm on stage getting everything dialed in, and we start the set. Now, somewhere in the middle of it, my whole view of this pedal honestly was transformed. See, I went to bed the night before only thinking of it as a high gain pedal, but wouldn't you know that I called up the first gain stage of the Mr. Jax by accident. I was still, relearning the board, and it sounded amazing. I was able to get some beautiful transparent overdrive-like tones in the lower stages, and it balanced beautifully with the lead tones as well. The soft switch was intuitive when I was changing between gain stages, and even offers preset settings. This is awesome. This is where I really started to just have fun with the pedal. And it honestly is a reflection of the genius that Junior over at Jet Pedals brings. He is versatility and tone quality. You see it in his other pedals like the Lion, the Lamb, and my personal favorite of his, the Revelation, amongst other pedals that he makes. Whether it's a set it and forget it kind of pedal where you just punch it in for the leads, or it's the one overdrive on your board that you use as multiple gain staging, the Mr. Jax is truly a Swiss knife overdrive pedal. And it's awesome because it lets you keep playing, and it gives you versatility with a press of a switch. Chris himself, he's using a Line 6 HX Stomp as his amp modeler for a lot of his touring with pedals behind it, and the Mr. Jax excels in this scenario and also in front of an amp. If it hasn't been clear yet, I obviously love this pedal. I'd easily recommend this pedal to anybody that's looking to add a more versatile overdrive to their board. And honestly, Chris and Junior, you guys knocked it out of the park with this pedal. I can't wait to see it on many boards and see all the different uses that they'll get out of it.